Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in to my channel. Today we have a power vinyasa flow that is geared towards fire hydrant. Now, I didn't know this pose was called that until I did a little bit of research. Anyways, you can check out my Instagram. I actually took a picture of it yesterday. So working towards that requires so much core engagement. Your inner thighs, outer thighs working together to stabilize your hips so that you're able to take your leg out to the side. So a lot of different components that make up this pose, but we'll definitely work on little things here and there that are gonna prepare us for the big pose. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Before we do, blocks. Very helpful for this peak pose that we're gonna get into. So have those nearby if you'd like, and we'll get started in child's pose. So go ahead and take your knees apart. Bring your big toes to touch and gently press your hips back. Get yourself comfortable into this posture. Settling the hips back towards your heels. If you're looking for more of a restful child's pose, just remember that you can bring your forehead down, your forehead and your forearms down onto the mat. If you're looking for a little bit more length, a little bit more engagement, just lifting the forehead, the forearms, the elbows, and reach your fingertips forward. Start to feel the breath all the way to the back of your body. Inhale, feeling your back of the ribs, back of the lungs expand. As you exhale gently, feel a little bit of contraction, but also just sinking a little bit more into this pose. Go ahead and take one more full breath. Awesome. From here, take an inhale, take your gaze up. Start to lift your torso, your hips up. And let's go ahead and meet in our tabletop position. So getting right into a component of our fire hydrant pose with a couple of warm-ups. So we're gonna start by lifting your right knee off of the mat. And then we're gonna inhale here. As you exhale, you're gonna open up the knee out to the side. So fire hydrant here. As you inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, open up. Try not to move your torso and let that movement just come from your hips. So inhale to center, exhale, open. We have one more like that. Inhale to center, exhale, open. Now you have the option to straighten your leg. It will intensify here. Again, try not to shift your hips too far to the left. One more big breath. And then exhale, slowly lower your leg. Awesome. Now we're not quite done. We're gonna work on lifting the leg, lowering it back down. So take a full breath in through your nose. Exhale, lift the leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You got this. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, lower. And then exhale, lift. Nice job. Slowly lower. Take your right leg back. And then lower your right knee down towards the floor. All right, let's take on this left side. Slowly lift your left knee off of the floor. Take an inhale breath in. As you exhale, open up the leg. Inhale to center. Exhale, open. Inhale to center. Exhale, open. We have two more like that. Inhale to center. Exhale, open. Inhale to center. Exhale, open. Maybe straighten the leg. Again, your right hip is going to want to push out to the right side. Try not to let it. Breathe. And then go ahead and slowly lower the leg. This side's a little bit harder for me. All right. Make sure that you're spreading your fingers apart. Root down through your palms and your knuckles. You got this. Engage your core. We're going to inhale here. Exhale, lift the leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. One more time. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Nice job. Left leg goes back. And then go ahead and lower the knee down to the mat. All right, we're gonna come off of our hands. Let's go ahead and take the right leg out to the side before we do that. You're gonna shift your hips back towards your heels. You're coming into this funky child's pose. Coming onto your fingertips, lower the forehead, lower the chest down towards the floor. Continue to root down through the right heel. Feel that gentle stretch to your inner thighs. One more big breath. Perfect. Slowly lift your hips back up. Go ahead and bring your right knee to the center and then step your left foot out to the side. Take your time as you slowly drop the hip back towards your heel. Fingertips forward. Soften through the belly, soften through the chest. Make sure that left leg is engaged. Nice job. Another cycle of breath. Perfect. Slowly lift your hips back up. Bring your left knee back down. And let's go ahead and take it into our downward facing dog. Lift your hips high. Pedal at your feet in place. Any little movement that feels good for your body today. And then once you feel good, start to settle into your hands, into your feet. Spread your fingers apart. See if you can really firm up the arms, and then also see if you can pull your shoulder blades apart. Navel pulls in towards your spine. Lift your hips up toward the ceiling and really firm up your legs. Let your heels root down into your mat, maybe lifting all 10 toes off of the mat. Take another full breath. Go ahead and inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Either walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine, lift the chest. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor. We're gonna inhale, rise, take it all the way up to stand, reach the arms up. Exhale, the palms together in front of your heart. All right, inhale as you sweep up, gaze up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor. Go ahead and step back into your plank pose. You can lower down to the belly, lower down halfway. It's entirely up to you. Take it to your upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, take it back to your down dog. Let's do that again one more time. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale to rise, standing all the way up, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands together in front of your heart. Inhale as you sweep up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Step back into your plank position. Lower down halfway. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, take it back to your downward facing dog. Take that right leg high towards the ceiling. Exhale, step the foot forward between your hands. Left knee comes down to the floor. Find your low lunge. When you're ready, reach the arms up. Perfect. Let your hips settle down towards the floor. Gently press it forward. Last big breath. Exhale, release the hands down. Step back, either Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Left leg goes up and back. Exhale, step the foot through between your hands. Drop your back knee down towards the floor. Low lunge on the left side. Lower ribs pull in. Shoulders drop. Continue to reach up through your fingertips. Last big breath here. Exhale, release the hands down, step it back, either Vinyasa or downward facing dog. Go ahead and inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and bring your feet together, bend your knees, coming into our first chair pose. Take your time. Squeeze your inner thighs together, squeeze your inner knees together. Now we're gonna bring the hands together in front of the heart. We're gonna lift the heels off of the floor. Go ahead and slowly lower your hips right on top of your heels. Sit up nice and tall. Now from here, we're gonna reach the fingertips all the way forward, still balancing. You got this. And then go ahead and slowly drop onto your bottom, coming into our boat pose. Hugging the thighs, the knees in towards your chest, flex your toes, maybe spread your toes apart, reach the hands forward. If you're feeling extra good today, feel free to straighten the legs. Continue to lift your chest, take another full breath. As you exhale, we're gonna lower down just halfway, so keep your shoulders lifted, point your toes, breathe. And then go ahead and slowly release onto your back. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and make our way up. Moving through your Vinyasa, you could always just step back to your downward facing dog. It's up to you. All right, let's get into our first flow. So go ahead and inhale, bend the knees, look forward, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Keep your feet together. Let's take it into chair pose. Now from our chair pose here, we're gonna bring the hands together in front of the heart. We're gonna slowly step the right foot at a diagonal here. You're on your big toe and you're bending deeply into your front knee. So really just working that left outer glute. Now from here, we're gonna take it into our warrior three. Take your time. Point your toe or flex your foot. It's entirely up to you. If you wanna keep that little bend in the knee, totally fine. If you wanna straighten out that leg, totally fine. One more breath. Perfect. Slowly step the right foot all the way back behind you. Now we're gonna end up in a high lunge. Just like you did in your low lunge. Lower ribs, pull in. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. Back heel is lifted. Back heel is pressing all the way forward. Breathe here. Perfect. Keep your arms up overhead. We're just gonna slowly lower the back knee down to a hover and then lift back up. Lower down and then lift. Lower down and lift. Two more. Lower down and lift. Last one, lower down and lift. Nice job. Release the hands down towards the mat. We're gonna slowly straighten that front leg. Feel free to adjust if you'd like. I always like to walk my left foot back just a little bit more. Take an inhale, lengthen through your spine. As you exhale, start to fold over the leg. Now staying exactly as you are. If you wanna add a twist, right hand to the inside of your left foot. Left fingertips up to the ceiling. Mindful of your hips, leaning too far to the right side. Squeeze your inner thighs together. You got this, breathe. As you exhale, release your left hand down, bend deeply into your front knee. Take your left leg up and back behind you, three-legged dog. Come forward, move through your Vinyasa. Take it back to your down dog. All right. As you inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Feet together. Let's take it back into our chair pose. Now hands together in front of your heart. We're gonna step the left foot back at a diagonal. You're on your big toe, a little bend in the front knee. Make the outer hip work. You got this. Now from here, we're gonna take it into warrior three. Again, point your toe or flex your foot. Find that balance by pressing down to the big toe mound of your right foot. Breathing deeply. All right, we're gonna slowly step all the way back, landing in our high lunge here on the right side. Adjust if necessary. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hover the back knee, lift back up. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Two more. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lower, inhale, lift, hold. Exhale, release the hands down. Nice job. Slowly straighten that front leg, funky pyramid. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stay as you are, or left hand to the inside of your right foot. You're gonna reach the right fingertips up toward the ceiling. Gaze up to test your balance. Always look down towards the mat. Breathe here. As you exhale, right hand's gonna come down. You're gonna bend deeply into your front knee. Take your right leg up and back behind, three-legged dog. And then shift forward, Vinyasa. And downward facing dog. Take a full breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Once more like that, deep inhale, breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Right leg goes up and back on the inhale. As you exhale, hug the knee into your chest, hold it there. Step the foot all the way through. We're gonna find warrior two. Steady your breath here, steady your gaze. Take it right into your side angle pose. Forearm to the thigh, or hand can come all the way down to the inside of your foot. Left fingertips to the ceiling, or take them over the ear towards the front of the mat. Keep that back leg engaged, back foot pressing into the mat. Keep your chest open, keep your chest lifted. Slowly press back up into your warrior two. We're gonna straighten the front leg, turn the toes over towards the left side. Slowly start to fold over your legs. Just gonna be here for a moment. Inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, spider lunge towards the back of your mat. Now, a little tricky, but we're gonna do this together. As we come to the front of the mat, we're gonna lift the left leg all the way off of the floor. It's gonna look like this. So a little fire hydrant there. You got this. Now go ahead and slowly turn to face the front of your mat. Keep your left leg high. Lower the left foot all the way back behind you. Right leg goes up and back, three-legged dog. Come forward and Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. You got this. Left side, left leg goes up and back. Exhale, hug the knee into your chest. Step the foot all the way through, warrior two. On your left side, and breathe. Nice job. Stay strong in your shoulders. Broaden through the chest. Awesome. Side angle pose. Either forearm to your thigh, or hand can come all the way down to the inside of your foot. Right fingertips up, or take them over the ear. Breathe. Back leg strong. Back heel rooted into the floor. Nice job. Take it up into your warrior two. And then go ahead and straighten your leg. Turn the toes over to the right side. Go ahead and lengthen your spine. Exhale, start to fold. Just for a moment. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, spider lunge towards the back of your mat. Now we're going to take it all the way forward into that fire hydrant pose. Place your hand in front of your left foot, lift your right leg up. Perfect. Turn to face the front of the room. Keep your right leg lifted off of the floor. Slowly step the right foot back. Take the left leg high. Move through your vinyasa. Awesome work, you guys. Stay with it. Back to downward facing dog. Full breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Take a moment and pause to catch your breath. Child's pose if you need it. Coming off of the hands. Wherever you are, recommit to your breath. Go ahead and meet us in a down dog if you're not. And let's go ahead and finish off strong. Go ahead and take your right leg high on the inhale. Exhale, hug the knee into your chest. Cross the knee over to the left side. Straighten the leg through. You're going to come into your fallen triangle pose. Now stay exactly as you are. If you want a little bit more, you can reach down, grab a hold of the outer edge of your foot, and lift your leg off of the floor. Just an option. Don't feel like you have to take it. Left hand down, right leg goes back up. Step the foot all the way through, warrior two. Nice job. Hopefully you're sweating just as much as I am. Breathing here. Let's go ahead and take it into our half moon. If you want to have your block handy there for you, grab a hold of your block, place it underneath your hand, otherwise stacking your hip, stacking your shoulders. Everything stays lifted and open. Nice job. From here, we're going to slowly lower the left hand down towards the floor. Go ahead and square off your hip. You're going to take your left foot back behind your right, and you're going to step it to the outside of your right foot. Coming into a twisted forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. If you want to add a little bit more juice to this, you can grab your ankles, fold, draw your chest a little bit closer towards your legs. Keep the hug of the inner thighs. Nice job. Go ahead and slowly release the ankles if you have it. Step your left foot back over to the left side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Stepping back, either vinyasa or downward facing dog. Finishing off strong on this left side. You got this. You can do it. Take your left leg high. Exhale, pull the knee into your chest. Cross the knee over to the right elbow. Straighten the leg all the way through. Fallen triangle pose. Stay exactly as you are. If you want a little bit more, grab a hold of the outer edge of your foot and lift the leg up. Breathe. Letting go of the foot if you have it. Right hand comes back down. Left leg goes up and back. Step the foot all the way through. Warrior two. Open up your arms. Breathing here. Adjusting if you need to. Let's go ahead and take it into our half moon. Shift your weight all the way forward. Have your block underneath your hand for support. Work on stacking your hips first, and then you can work on stacking your shoulders as well. Flex your top foot, keep the leg strong. Perfect. Slowly lower your right hand down. Start to square off your hip, but keep your right leg lifted. Now the right foot's going to come to the back of your left foot, and then step it over to the left side. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine, squeeze your inner thighs, exhale, fold. Grabbing for the ankles here if you'd like. Allow you to pull your chest just a little bit closer. One more full breath. Go ahead and slowly release. Take your right foot back over to the right side. Inhale, lengthen, find your flat back. Exhale, release, unfold. Stepping back, either Vinyasa or downward facing dog. You did it. Full breath in through the nose. Exhale out through your mouth. As you inhale, bend the knees, look forward, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Nice job. Let's go ahead and rise, coming all the way up to stand. Reach the arms up. Exhale the palms together in front of your heart. All right, you did it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab for your blocks. Now the blocks are super, super helpful. You'll see why in a moment. Okay. We're going to start with the right side. So go ahead and have your blocks in front of you. Bring your feet together. Now you're going to take your peace fingers, grab a hold of the big toe on your right foot. Now to start, see what it feels like to just bear weight on your left foot and lift your right foot off of the floor. Just like that. If you notice, hey, that's pretty easy, we'll go ahead and try to take it up a notch. If that wasn't so easy, maybe a block underneath your left hand will be a little bit helpful. Maybe a couple of blocks will be helpful. Maybe we just don't have that core strength just yet to do so, but that's okay. We're gonna give it a shot anyways. Okay, blocks in front of you. Go ahead and bear weight. I'm actually gonna set them off to the side. Bear weight on your left foot. Peace fingers around your big toe here on the right side. Now go ahead and place your hand in front of your left foot or place it on top of the block. Start to lift your right foot off of the floor and then see what it feels like to open the leg out to the side. Now, with that block, it does make it a little bit easier. So use the block if you need it. Now the full expression would be to take your right leg out to the side, left arm out to the side. Really difficult to do. When I was taking the photo yesterday, it wasn't easy. I'm gonna give it a shot. Definitely this is my easy side, so we'll see how it goes. Start to lift your right foot, open the leg out to the side, and then left arm out to the side. All right. And then slowly let it go. If you can hold that longer than I can, great. Okay, let's try the other side. I'm definitely going to use my blocks for this other side. I'm a lot weaker on my left leg than my right. So same thing. You're going to take your peace fingers, grab a hold of the big toe on your left foot, place your hand on the block or not. Maybe lift the foot, see what it feels like. Maybe you take it all the way to the left side. Whew. And open it up. I'm not even going to attempt to stretch my arm out. Okay, hopefully that was really good. Maybe you accomplished it, maybe you didn't. Even if you didn't, that's okay. Yoga, it's practice. We'll just get there eventually, okay? Don't give up. Let's go ahead and set the blocks to the side. Feel free to do that a little bit longer, but I am gonna stretch this out a little bit. So go ahead and have a seat. And stretch your legs forward in front of you. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and take the right ankle, place it on top of your left thigh. Now we're gonna take this into a forward fold. If this is super awkward, take the foot to the inside of your thigh instead. If you have half lotus in your practice, feel free to take it to your half lotus. I'm actually gonna take it there today. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, go ahead and start to fold over the leg. Not trying to do so much here. We're just trying to get a nice little stretch. Start to slow your breath down. Bringing that awareness in. Perfect. Take another full breath. Inhale, slowly come back up. Take your time. Now for this one, we're going to take it into our cow face pose. I want you to take your right knee, cross it on top of your left. Now you can keep your left leg completely straight as it is. If you want to come into the full expression, you'll take your left ankle to the outside of your right hip. I'm definitely going to feel that stretch here on the right side. Now keep the heels as they are, or you can separate the heels a little bit further. Again, that will intensify the stretch just a bit. Sit up nice and tall. If you're comfortable here, this is more than enough. Stay right here. If you want a little bit more, inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, start to fold, walking your fingertips forward. Make sure that your hips stay rooted on the floor if you are in your forward fold. Let go of any clenching, let go of any squeezing, any tension. Use your breath here to bring a little bit more space into your hips, into your body. Nice job. Another breath here. Go ahead and inhale slowly, walk your hands back in. Take your hands back behind you, lift the legs, and then go ahead and straighten the legs forward. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and try this on the left side. So the left ankle on top of your right thigh, or left foot to the inside of your thigh, or take your half lotus on this side as well. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale as you fold. Nice steady breath. Let's do one more breath here. Perfect. As you inhale, go ahead and slowly take it all the way back up. Let's go ahead and cross the left knee over the right. Keep your right leg completely straight, or go ahead and take your right heel to the outside of your left hip. Just mindful of the difference on either side. This might be maybe it's a little bit more loose on this side, a little bit tighter on this side. So just be mindful of that. Adjust differently if you need to. Walking your heels apart or keeping them in tight. Sit up nice and tall, exactly as you are. If this is more than enough, or take it a bit further. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, go ahead and start to fold. Perfect. Taking long inhales and long exhales here. Stay with it. One more breath on this side. Go ahead and inhale slowly. Start to walk your hands back, coming up. Take your hands back behind you. Lift the legs and straighten the legs forward. All right, ready to come onto your back? Let's go ahead and bring the hips forward. Lying all the way flat. Once you're on your back here, go ahead and pull the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, a hug. And then go ahead and take it into your happy baby. rocking from side to side only if it feels good on your spine. Let's go ahead and straighten the left leg forward, coming into our half happy baby. Just get a nice stretch to your inner thigh. And bringing the left foot back into your hand. Go ahead and extend your right leg forward and down. And then go ahead and bring your right foot back into your hand. One more breath. Let's go ahead and take the soles of the feet together. Push your heels, the feet together. Bringing your lower back onto the floor. Nice job. Keep your feet together. Just go ahead and lower the legs down. Release your arms by your side, palms facing up, closing the eyes. Preparing for our Shavasana here in a moment. Start to let your body soften. Slowly straighten the legs. Keep your arms by your side. Resting in our Shavasana. Let the whole body be still. Let your mind be still. Take these next few couple of minutes and make it all about your breath. Letting everything else just be background noise. Allow the thoughts to just drift by. Staying here for as long as it serves you. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.